Alright, let's start.
At the moment of birth, each of us is as free as a bird, with not a single restraint tying us down. But with age come the varied shackles that bind, clipping away at our wings, feather by feather. In time, we long for a return to the freedom we once knew. But the truth is, we can return to those days whenever we so choose.
Is this weather perfect or what? The brisk ocean breeze, the wide open sea, smells like a new journey on our horizon. I gotta say, I'm glad I took you up on your offer, Adel. Being stranded on Asteria for so long was really getting to me.
I'm glad I asked you to come.
Same. This has me even more pumped than all the way back when I first left my hometown. It's been a wild ride since then, but that doesn't make me any less grateful to you. I can hardly remember the last time I felt this chipper.
Adel! Dogi! So this is where you two were. My, I never dared dream I'd get to see the actual ocean in person. Even now, it's difficult to believe a vessel this large is capable of floating upon its waves. What manner of sorcery is this?
I guess this is all one big culture shock for someone born and raised on Ys. Dr. Flair here is even giddier than me.
That I am. In my view, being on the surface instead of above it is a miracle in itself. To say nothing of the unprecedented chance it's given me to search for the original strain of Selcetan flower.
Selcetan flower? That's the name of a type of medicinal herb, right? It's native to the Great Forest on the Gallia-Hispani border or something.
Indeed it is. I couldn't very well rest on my heels after hearing that's where you two were headed. The prospect of seeing it in its natural habitat was ample reason to climb aboard.
Your get-up and go could put even Adel to shame. But be sure to mind your health, okay? At the rate you're going, you'll end up fainting in sheer bliss the second you stumble onto those flowers.
Well, frankly speaking, that scenario is all but guaranteed.
Well, we won't be arriving in Celceta for a long while yet. Might as well kick back a bit and enjoy the ride for now, don't you think?
Hey guys. yeah, on Steam and PlayStation and Switch. I'm just fixing the buttons because, God. Oh, dang, nice. Very nice. You still have to wait, like... What? What is it, like 11 days? For I get paid on that day. I'm ordering a physical copy on the day of.
Ah, a passenger. Having a pleasant voyage, I hope? You appear to be a seasoned traveler for a boy your age. So my hunch was correct. This may be no surprise to you then, but we have some extraordinary sights coming up shortly.
I'm really curious on how long this demo is, or if it ends like the Japanese demo.
Oh, what's that over there?
Mountains? No, wait. I think those are islands.
Attention all passengers.
Probably know what
Victor
to
LaSalle.
keep an eye out for this time, right?
Gratitude to you for sailing with us on the Adamas today. If you look to our left-hand side, you'll find Obelia Gulf, famous for its sprawling archipelago.
So I looked at the Kiseki Nut video. He did a review of this because Nisa sent him a copy. Man, imagine being that lucky, right? Nisa should send out copies to us speedrunners so we can break and fix the game, but also break the game more. I'm just kidding. I mean, it would be nice to not be forced to pay for this game. I mean, I'm getting a physical copy, so I'm paying for it anyway, but you know. What was I? Yeah, so the PC version does have high frame rate things. The menus look a lot cleaner than the Chinese version, obviously. Oh yeah, I think you told me that. So you can't do that with this, right? I presume not all text and stuff exists in this. So you couldn't do that with the Chinese version. Right?
This current bout of clear weather lets us see the myriad patches of land, both large and small, that populate these waters. It will be quite some time yet before the ship arrives at our destination in Celceta. So until then, we invite you to bask in this scenic tapestry of blue
that is a
seas
true
and
thing,
beauteous
JP.
islands.
That's a thing to question for sure.
Understood. Let's make haste.
My word, what a magnificent sight.
Obelia Gulf, huh? Sure doesn't disappoint. That reminds me, Adel. You said you were looking for a western archipelago before you came to Asteria, right? There any chance this might be... Whoa! A little close for comfort, don't you think? How's a guy supposed to take in the sights like this?
Just looking at water, don't we?
Hey, Adel.
It's been so long since I looked at the cutscenes. But I did promise Ahmed that I would come back to the
prepare
game.
to hunt. Behold thy foes with steady hearts. Fear not thy fate, for life and death are the deities to decide. Those who fall with valor shall be ushered into their divine kingdom. Now, shout forth the name of our god!
It can't be! Pirates!
Those look
So
more
he
like
did
pirates.
hire mercenaries.
Shield wall! Charge!
Stay behind us, Doc.
Right. Thank you.
I am very curious about that too.
Oh? You another one of them mercs?
Bit on the puny side, ain't he? Sure you know which way to hold that thing, little fella?
What a joke. The big lug behind him would be more worth our time.
Why else do you think? Everybody's gotta make a living one way or another.
Enough chit-chat. Let's make this quick.
I see.
How's that?
No way.
How's that?
No way.
Nice try!
What a joke. Damn it all! Rotten punk! You're in for it now!
You bumbling louts! How long does it take to handle one sellsword trying to play bodyguard?
Our fault, ma'am. The kid's a lot tougher than he looks.
Oh, really? Fine then. I'll take care of him myself.
I'm kind of unimpressed by the voice acting so far.
Done saying your prayers?
Nice try! How's that?
You're pretty skilled.
How's that?
Whoa! Here it comes!
Whole lot of fuss for one small fry.
Try not to lose that red head of yours, kid!
Princess. I must ask that you stand down. That boy appears to be no more than a passenger.
What?
We have already apprehended the captain. Right this way.
So those are pirates. This is my first time encountering them in the flesh.
Oh boy, we're in a real jam now. Ugh.
Captain Victor LaSalle. I thought we had an agreement. There's a toll for sailing these waters. And you promised never to skip out on it again.
Hold on a moment. This is the last time, I swear. Whatever you do, just let me live.
We both already know how this goes. Any room you had to parley was forfeit the minute you put those mercenaries on your payroll.
Stay your hand, boy. Those are no mere pirates. They're the Balta Sea Force.
You know what bothers me extra is that her voice, she sounds like Tails from Sonic Prime. And now I can't get it out of my fucking head. And it's kind of annoying. Alright, let's see if the unpatched version lets me break out of town. Man, I really wish I didn't fucking nearly burn down my house yesterday. Now it just smells like burnt plastic, and I don't know how long the smell is gonna stick around. If I remember correctly, the demo ends after the first proper boss.
Woof! I'm stuffed. Guess good eats are a given when you set up town by the ocean. The stuff you get further inland just doesn't compare to fresh seafood.
That aside, it would seem we're going to be stranded here for the time being.
Yeah. Who'd have guessed the Adamus was cruising through these waters illegally? Obviously, the captain already paid the ultimate price for that. But I hear they're even seizing his ship as compensation for all those unpaid tolls.
It leads me to wonder what the story is behind this Balta Sea Force. To their credit, they did let Adel loose after determining he was merely a passenger.
Doesn't make those lugs any less high and mighty, though. If they look like pirates and plunder like pirates...
Like Normans, you mean?
Normans, you say?
They're a lawless people from the north with incredible seafaring know-how. Word is, they've looted their way not just here, but across the entire North Sea. Raiding towns, pillaging churches, kidnapping innocents. None of it is beneath a Norman. And the Balta Sea Force makes up just one faction among them.
Sounds like your typical pirates to me. How do they get away with it?
I was given to understand that the entire region of Glia fell under Roman Imperial control.
Rumor has it that not even the Empire would dare to defy the Sea Force. The Normans have had an iron-fisted grip on Obelia Gulf for ages now. Some say that it spares us from suffering under Roman rule, but they don't speak for everybody.
Hey, did you hear about what happened to the Adamus?
I did. Captain LaSalle was treading a dangerous line. He simply reaped what he sowed, if you ask me.
I said this when I booted up the game for the first time last year when the game came out, but Adam looks like a fucking idiot eavesdropping with that fucking with his face like that, just his neutral face. Looks like a fucking moron eavesdropping to the guys across.
Won't argue with that. Still, it's hard not to feel for the guy. Those pirates had no right to waltz in like they owned these waters and demand a toll. Why should any of us have to play along with their made-up...
Shush! I can sympathize, but that sort of talk is best kept to yourself.
Oh, what did I do to deserve being born in Karnak, of all places?
I see what you mean. Doesn't sound like they get the warmest reception around here.
As would be the case in any town, though this one does seem to have its fair share of hardships. It does have its charms, yes. The bevy of islands we saw from the ship, for instance, were absolutely breathtaking.
Oh, yes, that's true. We locals are so used to the view that it often slips our minds.
That reminds me, Missy. These islands wouldn't happen to come with any unusual myths or lore, would they? Our little group's got a special interest in that sort of thing.
Is that your reason for traveling, maybe? I can't guarantee there's anything that'll live up to your expectations, but... let's see... Aha! If it's run-of-the-mill folktales you're after, I have just the one.
Really now? Do share.
Well, legends tell of what's known as the Sea King's Throne. The throne is said to be hidden away on one of the islands here in Obelia Gulf. Supposedly, whoever finds and sits upon it will have their wishes granted.
Oh-ho! That's some juicy stuff. How about it, Adel? This do anything for you? That's the spirit. We got plenty of time to kill, so what the hey?
Hold on a moment. It really is just a story.
Oh, what's the harm? Let them chase their dreams. That's what being young is all about. Heck, back when I was their age,
Forgive him. He's had a few ales too many, it seems. Say that throne really exists, though. What would you wish for, Rosalind?
Huh? Me? Well, for our humble little business to prosper, of course. What else?
Brings a tear to my eye, it does.
Renee must be proud. It's easy to see why you're Rooseveri's poster girl.
Makes me want to spend 3 days and nights drinking this tavern down to its last drop. And I do it all with a smile. The more they rake in the cash, the happier Rosalind gets.
How sweet!
I think you've had quite enough for one day. Our apologies for bothering you, gentlemen.
Nah, it's all good.
Like they mentioned, my name is Rosalind. I'm the daughter of the owners. The 3 of you are going to be lodging with us tonight, right? If you have any issues during your stay, anything at all, just let me know. Of course! Always happy to be of service. Well, I'd better get back to work. Relax and unwind as long as you need.
Such a capable young lady. Reminds me of Lilia back home.
By the way, Adel, I know this Sea King's throne is a big deal and all, but we got some other things to take care of first if we're sticking around. The travel funds we scrounged up were only enough to get us to Salsetta.
Quite right. With that in mind, I plan to pay the local clinic a visit. Upon our arrival, I noticed a flyer that said they were recruiting medical practitioners.
Well, ain't that convenient? Doesn't really solve the issue for us two, though.
Are you youngsters in need of work?
Yeah. You got any leads?
Well, both the harbor and the town militia are hiring at the moment. The docks are always short on labor. I'm certain a brawny fellow such as yourself would be a welcome addition. And the red-haired lad is a swordsman, no? The militia's been on the hunt for temporary recruits, I believe.
No joke? That's great! Thanks for the tip!
Seems we have a few promising candidates.
Sure do. Let's get out there and follow up on them once we're done taking a load off.
Alright, let's see if it's
All right,
patched
you two.
beyond.
This is where we split up for now.
Indeed. I'll be heading to... I may just take a look around town as well.
Let's aim to meet back up around dinner time then. Adel, I'm guessing you're also gonna...
All the scenes?
See,
Just scripts or not? What, how did they put in the script?
Adel? A voice?
There's no shortage of noises out here.
Anyway, back to what I was saying. You probably plan to wander the streets a bit yourself before checking in with the militia, huh? Catch you both later then.
I've got to say, the quality of his Spanish leather goods is on a whole other level.
One might say the same of Obelian seafood. Rich flavors, firm to the touch. It is. Rome and Hispani may be at odds right now, but I believe our transaction today has
To be perfectly honest, our middleman here deserves all...
that attire.
Well spotted. I am indeed a Norman. However, I find that being a tradesman suits me far better than waving an axe about.
They say Normans are first-class mariners. No doubt that expertise slots in perfectly with my...
I'm flattered.
It's thanks to the Balta Sea Force that we're still able to do business like this during war. They're the ones who make sure ships from both sides can travel these waters.
Not having those persnickety Roman officials around to stick their oars in has been heaven sent for us as well. I very much look forward to your continued patronage.
You and me both, pal. And let's not forget to keep our friends from the Sea Force in the loop, too.
On a separate note, Roman, the militia recently informed me that an incident has blocked the Correct me if I'm wrong, but don't you have an important negotiation?
Well, it's nothing I'm not aware of. In fact, shouldn't be long.
Alright, let's see if we can do it. Oh, come on, did they really? Yeah, it's based off that patch then. It really doesn't want to let me do that. Yeah, the new CLE version definitely didn't. I think we have to do it like you showed me, right? The pause thing. You save, and then you load, and then you pray. Unless it's just gone now.
We can't go through here.
Oh wait, why can't I stand here?
We can't go through here.
Oh.
You there, with the red hair.
Well, here's an unfamiliar face. You must be one of the passengers from the Adamas. Is everything all right?
Sorry for calling to you out of... We each have a child about the same age as you.
Honestly, who do those Balta hooligans think they are? They impose an exorbitant toll on every vessel crossing Obelia Gulf.
Some ships, like the Adamas, will try and make their way through without drawing attention. But when they're found out, they wind up like Captain LaSalle.
Because ships that do pay the toll get escorted to safety by the Balta Sea Force themselves. In that sense, they do their part to maintain order throughout the Gulf, which is why the Roman Empire turns a blind eye. When all is said and done, as long as we live here, those brigands' word is law.
There are far fewer instances of pillaging than before now. So we can only assume this is for the best. Still, it would be nice if our mayor could put his foot down every once in a while.
I pity the man. Having to deal with our complaints and the Sea Force's demands has him between a rock and a hard place.
Well, that's what he signed up for when he took on the job. Anyway, you just be sure to stay out of their line of fire.
Sorry, I had to get some water.
Oh, you got a job for us? Huh? Wait a second. Don't tell me. You're here to sign up for the militia, right? Never seen you around before. But I think we're about the same age. The name's Gren. How about you?
No, they could no. I am so pissed. Fucking localization team. How could you fucking do that? His name is Glenn. For fuck's sake. Ah, I hate this. How dare you do this to Nordic name? Oh my god.
Man, oh man. You've just gotta enlist. We could really use a guy like you. Wait, what's with the long face? Ugh. Is that a deal breaker? It did used to be slightly better for what it's worth. But the mayor slashed our budget in order to keep the militia from being overfunded. When the Balta Sea Force says jump, he asks, how high? It's pathetic enough to drive you to tears. You mean it? I knew I liked you for a reason. The only problem is, they should be here tomorrow though. So feel free to swing by again around noon. Call it a hunch, but I've got a feeling you and I are gonna be fast friends. Calling all youths. A career in the Karnak militia awaits you.
Oh my god, you're so American. Sheesh.
Seek me. This way.
Oh yeah. This corner is great, by the way.
Seek me. Right here.
Seek me sounds.
Find me.
There you go. Oh, I shouldn't be streaming today because I got work tomorrow. I didn't even plan to stream today, but the demo did drop, so...
Swordsman, can you hear me? Bestow you mana enough
Power. Defeat.
Raid slash. That, I guess.
I'm sorry. I don't. My name, Leela. Who? Adol. Search Island. Come find help. In go.
Yeah, so currently we don't really use it because most places where we have movement, there's like other options. And consider the fact that we get the monoride
So
pretty
the
early.
shell spoke to you.
And
Oh,
monoride
very
kind of
curious.
just.
As for this mana
zoomed.
you mentioned, can we assume it's some form of magic?
Well, of course it is. You only just got it a little while ago. That wolf you fought that just wouldn't die has me hung up too. I talked up a storm with the guys down at the docks, but none of them mentioned anything close to that.
It may well be that something is actively unfolding as we speak.
The Balta Sea Force, Mana, an undead wolf, and a girl named Leela. Doesn't seem to tie in with that
I'll
Sea
have to
King's
test
throne
it on
we heard about earlier either.
on
It's just
PC. I
mystery
still
after
need to do a
mystery
run
around
on
here.
the Chinese version.
You know what that
High frame
means? That's one way to put it. Sorry to hold you up like this, Dr. Flare.
Oh, not at all. It was you who allowed me to come along for the ride to begin with. Besides, I can tell Adel has no intention of leaving for Celceta as long as something's afoot.
Nothing like a little intrigue to spice up a trip. Finding that girl's gonna be a tall order, though. This Gulf's got more islands than you can shake a stick at.
The first step is to gather information. You'll also be in need of a ship.
I'll put my new job down at the harbor to use and poke around for some intel.
As for myself, the Azrat Clinic has hired me on as a temporary physician. I'll see if I can't find someone in town who's willing to lend us a hand.
Sounds like a plan. Let's kick things off first thing tomorrow morning, Adel.
And yeah, the higher FPS stuff is like the most interesting things about the game currently, because we obviously don't have higher than 60 on console. Which is kind of sad, because the PS5 can run that, but, you know. And it's also weird that East 8 is the only one that can actually utilize it, nothing else.
Well, sorry to disappoint. There's something I need to double check. You're probably full of questions, but I'm in no mood to explain. Just think of this as us picking up where we left off yesterday. So you do know of it. I won't hold back this time. Full speed. Power of mana. How'd you get your hands on it? You didn't use it back on the Adamas. I could say that much. Leela. Mana, on the other hand, is my people's concept of a formless power. Imbued in a sword, it brings forth victory. Imbued in a vessel, it grants safe passage. Only those chosen by the All-Father Har are able to wield it. Out of the Sea Force, that list starts and ends with me and my old man. And just why should I tell a louse like you? Blood and thunder. Grieger. You fought one just yesterday, didn't you? Put a Grieger down with just any old weapon, and it'll rise back up again and again, wounds fully healed. Mana is the only thing that can slay him for good.
You say that, but then we just don't use mana.
Aren't we popular?
And then die anyway.
What was that just now? What in hell did you just do to us? At least now I have a good grasp on what I was sent to investigate. We're finished here. So long. Huh? And why should that matter? I'm a Norman. A pirate. One false move, and you might be my next kill. Can't handle that? Then pack your bags and see yourself out of Obelia Gulf. Son of a... Handcuffs? Made of mana? You! What did you pull this time? Guess not. This mana doesn't seem to be coming from either of us. It's stuck tight! Hey, quit gawking and help! This spells trouble for us in more ways than you can count.
I forgot about this.
No luck. Might well be a curse of some kind. I hate to say it, but my old man's probably the only person we can turn to at this point. Couldn't even begin to guess. What a mess. They call you Adol, right? We'll have to stick together for a while. Unless you fancy me lopping you off at the wrist. Nothing phases you, does it? My name's Karja. Karja Balta. Daughter of Grimson Balta, Jarl of the Balta Sea Force. Already put two and two together, eh? Well, no time to waste. It's over by the harbor, so don't fall behind. Hey, Hey, don't stray too far. Taking enough tumbles for my liking. Wonder if Gunnar knows anything about this. Ugh, why me?
So they used Gunnar, but they couldn't, like, use Glenn? And I'm pretty sure it said Grimson, but she said Crimson as well? Like, what's happening here?
Hey, Princess. Who's your plus one?
Is Gunnar in?
Yeah, I'll...
Not every day you see the princess bring in someone from the straight and narrow. You her little boy toy now, or what? Should've figured. She'd never go for... Wait a sec. Wasn't that swordsman she threw down with on the Adamas?
Hey, what are you whispering to him about? I swear.
What seems to be the trouble, Princess?
Gunnar, how many times do I have to tell you to quit calling me that?
Oh?
He's the swordsman Grimson told me to look into.
A request from the Jarl. Ah, now I remember. I see. So we have here not only a mana wielder, but a pair of mystical shackles. What's more, the latter has rendered you unable to separate from the former.
That better not be a smirk I see.
No, it is, however, exceptionally unusual. Only the Jarl can make the final call here. Unfortunately, he is currently out at sea on an expedition. We do not expect him back until tomorrow.
Tomorrow? And just what am I supposed to do until then?
With all due respect, Princess, I must ask that you spend the remainder of your day here in Karnak.
What? But why?
It wouldn't do to have a non-shield brother accompanying us, for one thing. This may even be to your benefit from a certain perspective. What better chance to familiarize yourself with how those under our rule live and think? I believe you're at an age now where such matters ought to be considered.
Fair.
Not to mention, it is possible for this turn of events to be grossly misconstrued.
In what way?
There are those who would be only too pleased to regard this as a scandalous affair on your part. We have no need to voluntarily provide them with issues to raise at the Thingstead.
All right already!
Adel, was it? I am Gunnar, War Chief. I'm recalling you correctly then. Your battles aboard the Adamas, no doubt you have many thoughts on this subject. We Normans have our ways, some of which may run counter to your own. Good. I appreciate the understanding. I will notify you as soon as the Jarl returns. Until then...
Don't you have that backwards, Gunnar? Why are you so trusting of him?
That you feel the need to ask is all the more reason to make use of this opportunity. The boy is, if nothing else, accustomed to travel. I expect he will be very accommodating. I had best return to my duties. I leave the rest to you, Adel.
It's about what I remember from the opening segment. My muscle memory is slowly coming back.
This is the Azrad Clinic. Some of our crew's been treated here. They do a good job, as far as I can tell.
Who is it? I'll be there in just a moment. Oh, Dr. Flair. Welcome back. Sorry again for putting you up to that house call. It should have been my father checking in with Mr. Evelees.
Now, don't give it another thought. Actually, I stopped by to ask a rather, shall we say, convoluted favor of you, Mirabelle.
Why, of course. What is it? Would it happen to have anything to do with the local celebrity standing behind you?
Yes, she is the crux of the matter, in fact.
Well, I can certainly see why that'd be a problem. It just so happens that we've been collecting used clothing as part of our volunteer efforts. There might be something in there that'll fit you, Princess.
No, it's just... You don't seem to be all that afraid of...
Our clinic has a policy of helping all those who are sick. That goes for everyone, be they a Roman, a Spaniard, or Norman. And besides, in your case, give me just a moment. There we are. Alrighty, step right in.
I still don't see the problem with what I'm in now.
This goes on the outside.
Hold it! I am a Norman warrior. How am I meant to keep an even keel in that flimsy getup?
There's no need for that. Mirabelle can handle this just fine.
You may be right that these... But, odd as it sounds, the right apparel at the right time and place can hold... Much like your mana, in fact.
Huh?
Clothing that suits the occasion can do wonders for your courage. For example, donning this nurse uniform, the outfit you're currently in has a similar effect on you. You've been told to spend the entire... I'm positive the memories these garments hold will give... What one wears during life's biggest moments can serve as a memory in and of itself.
So that's how you people see it. Fine then. Your words won me over. Even if that bit about memories went over my head.
I knew you'd come around.
See? Indeed, Mirabelle is quite impressive for someone her age. I heard she even has a knack for getting all the children to drink their medicine, no matter how bitter.
Dun da da da! The time has come for the grand reveal! From fearsome pirate princess to cute as a button, I present to you, Karja!
You call this cute? Drafty, more like. Huh. You really think so? Actually, now that I'm wearing it, this is a lot more mobility than I thought it would.
Consider me astounded. You're a miracle worker, Mirabelle.
Not even I thought it would go this well.
On that note, it's nearly time for you two to meet with the militia, isn't it? You should probably be on your way, Adel.
Sea breeze feels better than ever. Wonder if that's thanks to this getup. Still needs some breaking in. It's not half bad.
Adel! You showed up just like you... Wait, who's...
Hey, things are tangled enough without you spinning extra yarns.
Man, I've got a childhood friend myself. Anyway, thanks for making the trip over and all. Yeah, some pedestrians were attacked. Our guys from the militia made sure to... But the minute they took their eyes off the bodies, the whole bunch of them disappeared.
Maybe a bear came by and snatched up its next few meals?
Whisking that many dead wolves away in the few moments no one was looking? Sounds kind of far-fetched. The most likely answer is that they were never actually finished off. But I don't know.
Isn't that man
So it's possible these wolves escaped with their injuries and are still lurking along the road. Yet despite that, the blockade was lifted, allowing several civilians to exit onto the highway. Do I have that correct, Commander Gulliver?
That's about the long and short of it, yeah. But no matter how you spin it, there's just too much about this case that doesn't add up.
That's unusually glib coming from you. I understand the desire to stick up for your men, but remember whose shoulders the blame falls on should the worst occur. Now get moving. There are travelers on that highway who need protecting, our citizens included.
Hey! I've just about had it with your selective hearing.
Hmm?
Commander Gulliver and the rest of the militia made every effort to kill those wolves and keep the roads blocked. But there's only so much we can do when we're constantly understaffed. The whole squad's exhausted. Each of us barely gets any time off. And it's all because you caved into the Normans and slashed our budget!
That's enough, Gren.
But, Commander!
The mayor's right. Keeping the people safe is what matters most right now. We're in a race against time. I'm going to need every able-bodied member on deck.
Yes, sir!
My men and I will move out straight away, Mayor Clement. We'll report back as soon as we can.
See that you do.
All right! Let's get this show on the road!
Sorry, Adel. Duty's calling. If you're still interested in signing up, drop by again after things cool down a bit. Great.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Probably not. Don't tell me you're bent on helping. Have it your way. So the militia headed for the Hagen Highway, huh? We can get there by circling back past the clinic. You want to follow him? Then hurry it up.
Hagen. Oh boy, they really... I guess that's one way of spelling it. It sounds very Dutch.
It should be a good spot to rest.
Gotcha! Nice work, Adel!
Stronger the better.
Yeah, I'm also very curious.
Nice work, Adel!
I don't believe it. Every time we knock one down...
Commander! Couldn't tell you, but I've got a pretty good idea of why all that carrion went missing now.
Damn it all! Adel?
These things can't be!
No way!
What in the world is going... Mana, you say? I did hear that a handful of Normans had mysterious powers at their disposal.
And you're saying that seashell there gave you the ability to use them?
That's ridiculous.
You can't expect us to act...
And knee slide! God Almighty, Leela Almighty, Adel Almighty!
Oh my
I
god.
beseech thee, grant me thy strength! Ah, crap. No dice, huh?
Not a speck of shame in this one.
Well, Commander, now that we know the whole story, let's ask Adel and his lady friend to save the townsfolk in our place.
What?
Come off it, Gren. These two...
The mayor chewed us out enough when you first joined up.
Well, I'm not hearing any other bright ideas. We already know we can't take down those wolves ourselves. And there's more where they came from. What about all the people still out on the highway?
What?
Besides, Commander, Adel here's the guy I told you about yesterday. The one who wanted to sign up with us.
Is that right? The issue in front of us takes precedence right now. It's Adel and Karja. Hate to put you out, but we're gonna need you to rescue the townsfolk in our place.
Far above. If you're that set on this, then let's make it quick.
Oh, right. Take this with you. Let me know if you run out, and I'll top you off. Try not to get too in over your heads. We'll come back you up once we're finished tending to the wounded. Best of luck to you.
Found some already.
What's the big idea? Blocking the road. Don't you have any idea?
You do realize that they don't understand human speech, right, Dad? Anyway, I can't put my finger on it.
Hard to imagine feeling good about a wild animal attack, son. Anyone, man or beast, once the militia gets here,
Who are you two?
Oh, folks from the militia. A bit on the young side, but I won't complain. Whoa!
Incredible. Looks like I was right to think those wolves were out of the ordinary.
Shoot. How would you two like a job as... I'm Romes.
Romes Carpent.
Well, what do you say? Oh, Cruz. You're about their age, give or take.
No can do, Dad. Because those wolves just now weren't the last of them. What about everybody who ran off ahead of us? Are you really so short-sighted that you'll throw away every scrap of trust the town has in you just to close a deal? Credibility is the most important commodity a merchant can have. It was you who taught me that. Well, that settles that. We'll make the sensible choice and return to Karnak. It's nothing special.
Paddle! Over there!
This could be trouble. If the rumors are true, these things are immortal.
Then what are we...
Well, just kidding. Don't worry, I'm not that cold-blooded. Run as soon as I give you the signal. Huh?
Who are you guys? Let us take care of this.
Gotcha!
We're... saved?
Wow. The name's Rafe. This little fella is
Oh
Ashley.
my god,
I've
they
heard those
really
things were
fucking
unkillable.
didn't give a
Was
fuck.
it that weird power of yours that did them in?
Like, Ren? Rafe should be the land and Blade. Like, how hard is this? They definitely fucked up here. Jeez.
That's what I thought. Can't say the same for her, though.
Now's not the time to start picking nits, so...
I just came out to pick some wild plants and stuff.
Yeah, they, like, whoever localized
The
this
kid lives on his own.
definitely lazy with the
Apparently,
naming.
he does this every so often to earn some extra money
Like,
for food.
we already knew this based off the Japanese version, that this was most likely to happen, but god, is it kinda lazy.
He's not short on guts, at least.
Like,
I'm
if
sure
this
Rosa
is
or
supposed
the
to take
priest would have
place
been
in the
happy to help if he
Nordics, it's
asked them
kinda
straight up.
lazy. I don't know if it machine translated, but it's kinda, yeah.
Oh, stuff it. I can't stand anybody from town. And that includes you, Rafe. You're the one who went on about there being a lot of beasts around these days.
And thanks to that, you didn't walk straight into their stomachs. Would it kill you to be a little less prickly with me? I mean, you get along just fine with that little girl over at the lighthouse.
Not really. I do wonder if Sasha's alright, though.
Good call. Better than waiting for more wolves to gather. Come on, Ashley. Let's get to stepping.
You don't have to...
Yeah, it's just really lazy, and I'm just not surprised. I mean, if we have access to the full script, I kind of want to tinker with the full script when it drops on PC next Friday.
Don't you come any closer! Do you even realize who you're dealing with? This can't be the end. Is there no one, anyone who will save me?
Quit screaming and hollering before you rile them up even more.
My pleas are answered. How sluggish can you be?
Excuse me? You got some nerve taking an attitude with the people who bailed you out. You're real gussied up. Doesn't seem like you're from around these parts.
That's... You're right. Oh, goodness.
What in hell is she mumbling about?
My name is Millette. I am... a trap... Forgive my lapse in manners. You see, I am rather eager to continue down this highway to the next town over.
No, they've actually called it hell this whole time.
But those peculiar wolves litter the path ahead.
Hang on. You're not about to tell us there's even more... Aye. You're better off calling it quits for now, given the situation. Take the path we came here on. The local militia will be there to protect you.
Very well.
That scream just... I think it came from over there. If so, it'd be a first. That's Pharos Lighthouse. Any vessel traversing these waters depends on it. I think the man who tends the place is living there with his kid.
Critical hit. Nice.
Get away from there at last! There's no time to lose.
Stay back! This won't take us long. Gotcha! Gotcha!
Thank you for coming to my rescue.
Jesus Christ.
Aren't you that same lad from Rooseveri's place? Oh, never mind that. I could really use your help right now. The lighthouse has been overrun.
Rosalind?
Please,
We'll make our way in, but whether they die or survive is up to them. Living is a choice. One those two have to make on their own. How? All I did was state the obvious. Enough talk.
Oh, in the... Oh, wow, really? switch should be on triangle and on right. That.
Switch! Yeah! Something's here.
Norny Spindle, okay.
Now this I like. Let's keep up the pace. Its defenses look pretty sturdy. Let me take a crack at it first. To pieces.
Hey, it still works.
There they are. Can we even...
It should be a good spot to rest.
Everything's going to be fine, Sash.
What? There's no way. Because, you know, if it does, we might have something interesting on our end.
Someone will be here to rescue us any moment now. Take this! Don't come any closer, you bully! Leave Rosalind alone! Sash! Paddle? Who are you?
Name's Karja. You did good, kid. Now stay back and watch us finish the job.
Okay.
Sash! Thank the stars! You're not hurt, are you?
Oh, Daddy!
saw how you tackled that thing, Adel. You two were awesome with a capital A! Right, Commander?
That he does. Even without that strange power, his swordsmanship goes beyond his years. He and the young lady here were so in sync, I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me.
It's because of you both that Rosalind and my little girl came out unharmed. I can't possibly thank you enough.
The other travelers who were along the highway are fine as well, save for a few minor injuries. Adel, Karja, you've got our gratitude.
Kren!
Rosa. It's a good thing you're okay, though. I don't think your folks could take it if something happened to you. Oh, right. Me and Rosa, so I owe you for saving her.
Adel.
That's something we're still trying to get. But let's hold off on it until we get back to Karnak. Might be a good idea to fill the mayor in on the situation and hash things out ASAP.
I'm very curious on how co-op fishing is supposed to work. What? Wait, what? I haven't actually properly looked at the settings yet. Oh, sea battle assist? Wait, was that even a part of the game before? I don't remember if it was. No, right, that's PC only. Yeah, it's PC only. But still, that's kind of crazy too. But yeah, the co-op stuff is very interesting. Memory caching? Yeah, I know that Daybreak has that feature on PC. I hope it's better fleshed out than compared to, you know, 8 and 9. Because 8 and 9 was very meaty, very alpha, not even beta.
Do you even have any empty rooms? And again...
Okay, he's double. Oh, God. My other question is, can we remap for P2 on PC? Is that possible? Because fuck, Like, if I didn't have an 8-bit do, it would be a nightmare to play co-op. Oh my god, they actually fucking did it. Holy shit. And I assume it's only local, right? There's no... Because they would have to do a weird infrastructure to even make that work, I think.
Heyo, short time no see.
Almost too short.
Oh, come on, buddy. Don't be like that. I know it's a little last minute, but after talking stuff out, we decided to throw you to a welcome party, starting now.
A welcome party? For us?
Don't mind him, Karja. Really, it's more that we want to repay you for everything you did earlier. All of us are around the same age, so we hope to sit you down for a chat and see where it goes.
I'll just come out and say it. Long story short, we want to be friends with you guys.
Friends? Oh, for the
Sounds
love of...
crazy.
Fine, I'll go.
I promise you won't regret it.
That...
Didn't this area used to be a shipyard?
Huh. I'm surprised you know about that.
I guess it's just leftover stuff? Cause like, I mean, East End Nordics JP version did come out last year, so this isn't the first release.
They say she's due to be scrapped, but she's been sitting here as long as I can remember.
Right this way, you two.
What's all this?
I'm glad you asked. Welcome to the secret headquarters of the Karnak Free Youth Brigade.
Ugh. Are you really still set on that whole youth brigade thing?
You never change, Gren. By which I mean never learn. Or grow up. Typical Gren the goofball.
Oh yeah? You want to say that again to my fist?
Now, break it up, boys. Is this any way to act in front of our guests?
Wait, you're... Actually, now that I get a good look, this room's full of familiar faces.
Well, all of us were born and raised here in Karnak, so we grew up alongside each other. This place has been our usual gathering spot ever since we were little.
I'm a bit older than the others, though, so it's been some time since my last visit.
So yeah, we still get together here every now and then.
The two of you wound up our main topic of discussion today after everything that's happened.
No sooner did we consider inviting you over than Gren the goofball here bolted out the door. Sorry for letting him off his leash. I'll bet he's pestered you half to death by now.
Keep calling me a goofball, and I might actually go brain dead. Then what'll you do?
No worries there. Your brain's been fried since the minute you came out the womb.
We really are sorry about the trouble. Still, there are a lot of things I'd like to ask you two about. We may be in the same age group, but there's a certain aura of mystique around you.
I couldn't agree more. Would you mind going into detail about that power you used to save us?
I get the sense everyone here is trying to make you feel welcome in their own little way. You're not obliged to humor us, of course, though I suppose you wouldn't have come along at all if you were against it.
Far as I'm concerned, the less they know, the better. I don't mind, though, as long as you cover for me halfway decently.
Well, no need to be shy. Have a seat over here and make your...
You travel around in search of adventure? Get out of here! That's flippin' awesome!
Now I can see why you were so excited about the story of the Sea King's throne back at the inn.
And everything you know about sword fighting is self-taught? Man!
And at only 17, too. That makes you the same age as Rafe.
Cruz and I are 16, just 1 year younger.
And Gren here finally got his dream job with the militia after turning 18, right?
Technically, he's still in training on account of all the trouble he stirs up.
That sounds about right. Wouldn't be Gren otherwise.
Ah, cram it. I forget though. How old are you, Mira?
I'm sorry. What was that?
Might want to walk it back, or your next trip to the clinic might land you in the morgue.
Point taken.
That reminds me, Rafe. You got a live-in position at the mines in the countryside, right?
Yeah, I've gotten used to it, more or less. Plus, the pay's decent enough. Anything to help my mom out, you know?
Rafe.
Bet you don't get much free time either, Cruz, now that you're helping the family business. Guessing you gave up your goal of being a shipwright?
I may as well have. That's just the way it goes. How are things in the militia, Gren?
It's fulfilling work, sure. And by now,
Can't do much about that except complain to your old man.
All that extra money from downsizing the militia staff and budget goes towards the Balta Sea Force's protection fee. It was the mayor who made the choice to take that huge chunk out of your funding.
Hey, Gren, was it? Am I connecting the dots right about your dad here?
whoops. Sucks to say, but yeah. The guy you talked to at the clinic, Mayor Clement, I'm his son. It's ironic. I joined the militia as a way to stand on my own 2 feet.
Grief is kind of a strong word there, bud.
All right, you three.
Ooh.
We did sound about...
So, how'd you...
Up north?
Whoa now. You're not about to tell us your action.
He wouldn't have come on foot if that were the case.
I was told you met Dogi and Dr. Flair during your travels.
Yeah? So how does Karja...
Me? Well, I am a Norman.
Hell.
Well, I think the Norman people...
That's true. Besides, Karja had a hand in...
Hold that thought.
What's...
I hear shouting.
Gren! Gren! Are you in there?
Pops?
Keep the door shut and listen to me. Under no circumstances are...
What? Crap. Pops?
Sounds like screaming.
It's...
Shit! Hey! Answer!
Waiting around in here won't do us any good. We gotta see what happened for ourselves.
It can't be.
But why?
Shit!
Gren, wait!
Ah, dumb. Got it. Just make sure you bring our moron back in one piece, all right?
Helpless to... There's no telling who we're up against, Adel. But chances are this is a raid. Let's go check on the command post.
Alright, time to...
Rieger? Now of all times? Out of my way! Eat this! Gotcha!
How's that?
Fire's gotten this far? Someone! Anyone! Help me! What in horror's name is going on? Yeah, Rieger! Now of all times? Out of my way! Fire's gotten this far? What in horror's name is going on?
No, I was so close.
Here I go!
Switch! Here goes!
Fuck off, game. I was so close. still works. That's great. It still works. It actually still works. No, I can explore from it. But it's surprising how locked in we still are though. Like I find that really funny how locked in we are even if we can get up there. Yeah, it's totally supposed to be over here, right? Oh. Yep. Man, I had to check, right? I had to check if we could get past here, and yeah, that still works.
In my sights.
That feels pretty fun.
In my sights.
Oh no, I clicked out of bounds. Or in, as well, quote unquote inbound, I guess.
How's this?
If only there was a way for us to get up again somehow. Okay, that's a start. Oh, there's actually no exit. I didn't even know that. They just removed the exit for this part. That's interesting. Not that the exit leads to anything useful, but still. I'm gonna get stuck there somewhere, I think. The only way to get back inside is to just take another path.
Here too? Gunnar should have left by now. There's not a single lookout. We heard him screaming earlier. There are Grieger all over too. Doesn't seem like Ren's in the area either. Ren! Where are you? Answer me! Skeeter, what happened to everyone?
Switch! Just... Ah, the good old voice. I'm switching back though, because I do want to hear what this sounds like. What the other voice actually sounds like.
Crap! Not these things again! Sorry.
Oh? What have we here?
Huh?
A woman?
Fall back! It isn't safe!
You found some stragglers, did you? A shame they aren't quite what we're looking for.
What?
Why, yes. What faster way to deal with vermin than smoking them out? And yet our target remains undiscovered. How terribly vexing.
The hell are you on about?
You there, redhead. Unlike the other inhabitants, you seem rather intriguing. Still, a miss is a miss. You'll simply have to serve me in other ways. Oh?
There's something off about you.
It healed!
A Grieger. In human form? No way to know if they're behind it all, but they damn sure played a part.
Well, aren't we a vexatiously spirited bunch? Perhaps a little roughing up is in order, before I bring you to heel.
Here they come!
Let's say I'm teaching you some discipline.
Yeah!
Out of my sight.
Form up!
That's quite enough of that.
Skeeter! This witch.
You two sure you've got this? If only I hadn't run off all half-cocked.
Skeeter?
What's this? My wounds.
That's pretty
aren't
bad,
healing?
actually. What the fuck?
Don't tell me you two are the ones he was talking about.
There. Another scar for the road.
This can't be. You lowly human filth. I, Yer the Dorson, am not your canvas. Never have I been so vexed! Wretched girl, don't think yourself more than a blustering mongrel! Come, my minions!
What the hell are these guys?
Grieger! All of them!
Shred her face into a miserable pile of flesh! That wench will know humiliation!
We're on our last legs. Adel!
Oh, for the weird part.
Gotcha! Here goes! There! Here goes! Here goes! Gotcha!
I did the arm movement. I'm really bad at that movement, so that was that. I got it.
How's that?
It's so pathetic that we can't hit this thing, and like you never have a reason to get up here to just break it, because there's literally no point to breaking this once you're already up here, because you never go back down. You never go back down there. It's like so dumb.
Gotcha! Gotcha! Let's catch our breath.
Friends, you're the only person I've seen. It isn't oft I get visitors on this island as it is. Or perhaps I should say that those who come to visit are never quite aware of it. I see. A pleasure to make your acquaintance at all. Welcome to Viewpoint Isle, the site of my solitary existence for forever and a day now. Long have I been waiting upon this island, so long, in fact, that in time I have forgotten to what end I do so. Even my own name has escaped me. But be that as it may, all I can do now is remain patient. You, on the other hand, appear to have elsewhere to return. I wish you all the best.
Hey, Adol! This is no time to be spacing out!
You okay?
Slay them at once.
How's this? What was that power just now? Forget it. This is our chance to break through their ranks. Move out!
Right!
No pity, no mercy, no forgiveness! They think this is over. Evie, to me!
Evie? What?
I don't care how many limbs you have to tear off. Seize those gutter snipes and drag them back before my feet!
Let's hide out at the old shipyard for now. We can flee town from there.
Yeah, Rosa and them are waiting on us. Holy... What's with that walking mountain?
Another Greeker?
Adol! There's a shortcut to the shipyard over this way!
Adol! Gren, hurry! Adol! Gren, hurry!
They're already here? Then where did everyone else go? Shh.
Hey, anything turn up?
Nah, not a soul left to be found.
Okay, I don't think they did the filtering well for
Crazy?
those.
Or are those things talking?
These humanoid Krieger might be a nastier threat than we realized.
Those brats from earlier must have been the only ones hiding out then.
Oh yeah?
I brought them along with. All humans are to be presented to Lady Earth.
They were captured? Stay calm. Our friend... Screw that! I'll save them alone if I have to!
What can you possibly do?
Son of fuck!
Adding fuel to the fire will just make everyone burn. We're out of escape routes. Aye. All the more reason to rid yourself of me while you can. I'll hack off my hand and act as a decoy. That way, only one of us has to go down. You proposing we get out on that ship? It's practically falling apart. All right, we're shoving off. We made it to open waters. Let's try and meet up with the Balta Sea Force for now. How? The Normans are a seafaring people. You'd have a harder time finding a warrior.
What the hell was that line? How? Like, she didn't even... Oh my goodness. This voice director needs to be fired.
Would feel more at ease if the lighthouse beacon were on. But we should be able to make do by starlight.
Like, the way she said that was as if she was a Native American saying, like, a greeting. That didn't even... That line doesn't fucking work that way. What?
I'm still in rough shape. Come here. I'll teach you the basics of handling a ship. A short break will do me some good anyway.
Giving Adel take the wheel is probably something no one ever thought of saying, ever.
They're not coming after us. We were right to escape by boat. Set up. How about that? Guess I can leave things be a while without you running us aground. I should have some of my strength back after resting up a bit. The helm's all yours in the meantime.
Oh, Jado, do you know if the refill is faster on 120 FPS or higher? I also need to check something. See. Don't worry about it. I can check after I'm done with the demo. I think the demo should end soon.
I'd place us around halfway between Karnak and Balta Island right now. Seems you're starting to get a feel for steering. About those humanoid Grieger, by the way. Your guess is as good as mine. The bestial kind's been showing up here and there in Obelia Gulf for a long time now. Me and Grimson, my old man, have been wiping him out with no one else the wiser. I did what I was ordered. I think Grimson's been making some kind of investigation into the Grieger too. But he still won't tell me a damn thing, other than that I should look into him myself if I'm so curious. Or that carving one's path through the waters is the Norman way of life. Probably. Apparently, I started being able to use mana at around 10 years old. Ever since, I always assumed an explanation would follow once I became a... So, with that as my guidance... In what way are we anything alike? What? And now you're just playing me for a sap. How could anybody be oblivious to the whole Wait, is that what ends up happening when you're born and raised in the mountains? So, there's folks out there who know nothing about the ocean. And That right. So the reason you set off... I wonder, is there more I'd like to find out too? About myself, maybe? Huh? Not sure. Something about you just raises my hackles. Why'd it take me this long to... Something the matter? Those ships.
Like, she's holding it up to her eye that she just closed. I love it.
It's the Grieger. No
Yeah,
two ways
why
about
would you
it.
close the eye you're holding up the binoculars to, right? Why?
They've got us in firing range. We're too short on manpower to fight our way out. One extra pair of hands on deck would at least give us a chance.
Look no further then. You mean about Karja? I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. Let's just focus on what's in front of us. I don't want to go making another bonehead mistake.
What can you do?
I took artillery training as part of my drills in the militia.
Cannon duty it is.
Sure thing. I'll give it my best shot.
All right, Adel. Prepare for naval combat.
Take this! Now! Fire! Fire!
There's a faster way to deal with them, for sure.
Reinforcements?
Shit! There's no end to them!
They're out to ram us!
Who the heck?
It's them!
Right then, full speed ahead.
Send a message to all vessels. Maintain spindle formation and crowd sails. From there, proceed as planned.
Aye, sir.
Balta Sea Force, close in and prepare to board. For hard!
Talk about swashbuckling. There's not a trace of fear on any of them.
Aye. We wouldn't have the right to call ourselves Normans otherwise.
Still, they're against the undead. It's a losing battle.
Not for him.
Moment of truth. Let's get this over with.
Fight well, Jarl Grimson.
I won't be long.
I don't even remember this song playing here. What the fuck?
A pleasant evening to ya. Too bad. It's the last you'll ever get.
That was a very lackluster voice acting. I feel like the voice actor could do a lot more.
Wait, is he who I think he is?
Grimson Balta. My old man, and the Jarl of the Balta Sea Force. It's not just mana either. He triggered what we call a berserker state.
What now?
On top of wielding mana, he can go berserk whenever he pleases. It's a form of combat that only develops in a select few, turning their heightened emotions into raw power. The user gains monumental strength at the cost of their senses, causing them to fight till their stamina runs dry. But from what I'm told, Grimson's got the power to bend it to his will.
Excellently done, my Jarl. The enemy force is on a reciprocal course. In retreat, most likely. Shall we give chase?
Pass. Those whore sons are like a lizard's tail, the way they always come back.
Oh wow, he actually just said it.
I ain't letting you put my nose to the grindstone all willy-nilly.
Be that as it may, do you suppose they were intending to turn Karnak into their stronghold?
Far from it. They were only there to mount a search. Still, to think those Grieger would cobble together a whole damn fleet of their own. Guess that means the time's finally arrived.
Hey! That ship's closing in on us!
The Norgist, flagship of the Balta Sea Force.
Norgist? What is this? The Norwegian ship?
Princess, I am relieved to see you unharmed.
Same to you, Gunnar.
Not once did I expect such an ordeal to befall Karnak. You would have avoided it entirely had I not insisted you remain there. My deepest apologies.
I also feel like the voice actor for Karja can't make up her mind if she wants to call him Gunnar or Gunnar.
It's fine.
We'll be sending a scouting party to the town at once. Though you must be exhausted, we would have you recount the events to us later.
Because if you're if you're gonna call someone a specific way, and you localize it a specific way, at least be consistent with said voice actor. Like, at least be consistent with the name that you're using in the localization. If you're not gonna be consistent, then what's the fucking point of a localization team to begin with?
Got it.
Then
Boy
you
there,
just
Karja. Really went through the grinder today.
don't
huh?
dub the game if you're not gonna be consistent.
Grimson.
What's with the getup? You suddenly develop an eye for fashion?
Bite your tongue!
I suppose that's neither here nor there. Not with everything going to hell in a handbasket. That boy over there, the mana user? Seems to me like that goes the other way around, too. I've heard bits and pieces about what you've been through. Probably has your mind swimming in questions. I've only got one thing to say, though. You, lad, are gonna be helping us out. Can't have enough mana-wielders in these trying times, am I right?
Crimson.
Hey! Hold on a second! Those goons kidnapped the entire population of Karnak.
They what?
We didn't realize it had come to that point.
Protecting the town was part of the deal my pops made with you, wasn't it? So go save them!
Oh yeah, you're Clement's boy, ain't ya? Let me offer a little reminder. We Normans ain't defenders of justice. We're lawless brigands.
Hey, it's in sight. The headquarters of the Balta Sea Force, and our home, Balta Island.
Whoa.
Sure is. I hear that Cruz has come here a couple of times for his dad's trading business. Man.
I don't have a clue myself, but based on what Grimson said, you might be the one holding the key to all of this, Adel.
Oh my god, the frame rate drops.
Let me offer a little reminder. We Normans ain't defenders of justice. We're lawless brigands. We honor our contracts, but we do it our way. You there, Red. Where'd you say you came from?
Hey, kid, ain't Hysteria that Devil's Island place? Not even we could get past the storm wall around it.
Heard an odd rumor the day before yesterday up in Promalock. Seems some red-headed kid from the north was able to get rid of the storm wall.
Huh?
Well, would you look at that mane? Way I hear it, hair that color you only find in the northern European mountains.
European?
Gunnar, what do you make of this?
Surely it can't be. Then again, given what happened back in Karnak...
Things are starting to get real interesting. It's clear to me that you're a pluckier lad than you look, Red.
What did you find, Jado?
For now, I don't care whether the rumors about you are true or not. You keep to our stern till we're back at the island. And you're staying here with him, Karja.
Shouldn't we take him into custody?
He ain't going anywhere, right?
Kept at arm's length, huh?
Oh, okay, yeah. That is typical of you to look into that stuff.
Huh? I guess, yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, PS5 frame drops. Like, just that scene where we looked at Adel when he was supposed to answer something, and, like...
Are those stakes
just drop
coming up?
They're barricades. To keep attacking in, there are a lot of watchfires burning tonight. We've got more lookouts stationed than usual. More importantly, you two.
You get put somewhere different if you vote. Interesting.
Who are you?
Was that even
And what's with the beat-up old boat? You prisoners of...
It's me, Karja.
Karja. Princess?
Why are you dressed like...
A lot happened in Karnak, and these two are with me.
One of them is Mayor Clement's son. I'll look after him from here.
War Chief Gunnar!
Are those Grimson's orders?
Yes. Our contract states that in the event of an emergency, We are to protect the mayor's family. Gren, was it?
Like I've even got a choice.
This is for your own safety. Adol, please don't worry about him. As for where you'll stay, Adol...
Miss Carja! Hey, Easer. Came to welcome me back?
It seems everyone's gotten word of our return.
Yes, I'm glad you're all safe. You must be Adol. Is that right? My name is Isa. I am a servant to the Bolter family. You'll be staying at the Bolter family lodge this evening, Adol. Please allow me to escort you there.
It seems I can leave the rest to you. With that, Princess, I take my... The Jarl will...
Got it.
Now...
Well, Adol, be seeing you.
Shall we be on our way?
Yeah.
Are you hurt, Miss Carter? Or perhaps you feel unwell from inhaling too much smoke?
I'm fine.
Speaking of inhaling smoke, my poor apartment still smells like burnt plastic.
Beyond those walls is the residential area. The mayor's son will be spending the night there.
The guy looked dead on his feet.
Like, I'm not gonna go through all the dialogue in the demo. I'm buying the game anyway, so I'll get a chance to go through it.
See it in... Ow! Hurry up and get over here, damn it! Now, listen up! Nothing pisses me off more than something coming between me and a... We have to bunk together like sardines during most sea voyages anyway. So, I'm used to it at least. Besides, you're the type who can bed down wherever, right?
I don't think that's the issue here.
Shut your mouth and screw off.
Let's not go this way.
Brew! Morning. Sleep well? You talking about this room? Or as far as this one goes, I doubt the owner will be all that upset with you. She's been dead a long time anyway.
Jado, I'll call you. I assume it's ending, unless the demo is longer, I guess. I only have till like 2 or 3 a.m.
After that, we'll conduct a thing. I want you there for it, Adol.
Conduct a thing.
I wonder about...
I'm Philia of the Balta Sea Force. Nice to meet you, Adel.
I'm pretty sure her name was Freya, but, you know, go on.
So, despite the big fancy name, the rite of brotherhood is actually pretty simple. First, we take a boat to Lecto.
I've got it.
Well, of course you do, Princess. The rite is performed in... once ashore, whenever...
Huh?
Yep.
It's not like you can go off without one another anyway.
Aside from the wild beasts and other dangers that populate Lecto. So what?
No, what?
And
You're not...
the... What? Glad...
Alright, I'm just gonna start skipping text now.
Let's go around this...
Because I don't have all night. Like, there'll be plenty of time to go through and dig through text stuff at some point if I care about that. I can already tell, like, the dialogue is kinda all over the place.
Hey! Real quality stuff, huh? May it serve you well. Anything else you want, huh?
You won't be able to see Karnak from here. Hard not to wonder what happened to all of...
Why is his voice so deep now?
We're off at last. And with that, good luck with the rest.
You're being awful casual about this. Do you even want to be here?
Of course. This is your time to shine, Princess. And I intend to see you through it as best I can.
Well, we don't plan on slacking off either. Let's get this done, Adel. What is it, Hugo? You seem restless. Maybe we should check around, just in case. Chew on this! Fire! Eat it, you bill-sucking wretches!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the original demo ended, as soon as you reached the island, and it was like a 20-minute demo or something. But this is quite a bit longer, for sure.
can make landfall on that island.
Gotta be more careful.
Drop anchor! We're going ashore! This should be the exact opposite side of the... Switch! Gear up before our next fight. What's next? There! All set. Wanna take a break here?
I gotta give it my all too. Switch! Gotcha! 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 There! Stronger than better. There! Here goes!
Oh yeah, invisible wall.
Gotcha! Gotcha!
Blood is boiling!
Gotcha! How's this? Gotcha! 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 Gotcha!
Switch!
Switch!
Oh, I didn't think that would work because of how ledges work in this game. That's interesting. I actually didn't think that would work.
There! Gotcha! Look! There's a treasure chest!
Did you see that, Jado?
A rare
I
find.
honestly didn't think that ledge would let me get up there. That's good to know. Huh. I'd have to upload that later.
Okay.
Should be a good spot to rest. so many. No chance. Gotcha. There. Too easy.
Damn it! Think fast, Addle! Trap's serious business. He's made to kill, no question.
A rare find.
Switch!
Switch! Gotcha!
Nice work, Addle! Switch! Down some! Yeah! Thorn walls, huh? A little fire should save us the trouble. They're all yours, Addle.
What's this? No chance! How's that? I did it! No chance! Gotcha! Too slow! There!
What the fuck did they call it? What? Excuse me? Alright, yes.
Timing got what's coming to him!
Oh yeah, I need to see if they did fix that. Yep, that's still in. They didn't fix that issue. So in 1.0 of the Japanese version, you could do this while in this mode. But now you have to press it before going into duo mode. But previously you could do without. It's kind of weird that they did it that way. This demo seems longer.
Looks like it's my turn.
Looks that. Valuable.
she reaches, because she actually goes further than him.
There, gotcha!
God, this room's a real crab bag. Well, you're up, Adel.
Yeah, here I go. Yeah.
Because I know that Ame picks up that red seed. Seal, I guess. But like stat-wise, where's the stats? She has much higher break. I should just honestly skip it.
Gimme!
I have a lot of things to fucking remember about this.
I see. So the stone monument we were supposed to find
How
is
long
actually
is
a
this
rune
demo?
stone.
I'm really confused because I'm pretty sure the Japanese demo ended long before this.
Long ago, after the dire winter drove the Normans out of their homes, they set out on ships and spread across the region. Wherever they went, they left their deeds and history behind in the form of sagas carved into these monuments. We call them runestones. Adel, put on the bangle you were given and touch the stone. This saga, it was like its words went straight into our minds. How strange. I guess it's because we're both mana users? Probably. I guess it counts as... Anyway, so let's hurry up. Huh?
That monster.
He crushed the wall? What a powerhouse!
As if that wasn't a big hint too. I even hear it in the voice.
Careful! Something about him is different now!
You don't look so good.
Looking good. Right?
Thanks.
That just sounds wrong. It sounds like she's trying to talk Swedish or something, and it just sounds stupid when she says that. I'm definitely a bit rusty.
Right.
Look out! He can still fight!
More special island stuff.
Let's catch our breath.
Oh.
Didn't sound natural at all.
I never expected this. Now, there will be time enough for... I can't offer much, but how would you like some fresh goat's milk porridge? You forgot you'd ever come here upon returning to the real world, though this island does truly exist. You'll not... Understandable. Others have unconsciously... However, You, when I speak with you, to remember. Ah, wasn't expecting a response like that. You're an amusing young lad, as I mentioned, Maya. But even so, whenever you find yourself here, could I try? Small though it is. That said, if you happen to find anything, please, let me know. For the moment, though, I feel...
Valuable. Rage! Mana of fire! A rare find! Okay, let's go! Let's catch our breath.
Yeah, I'm very confused over how long the English demo is.
Where am I? Huh?
That explains the
What
wall.
wall?
What in hell is going on? Is your friend human or a Grieger?
Last thing I clearly remember is that right up till I encountered... I was at the Rooseveri Inn when the attack went...
You shall make for a fine puppet.
I don't have all night. It's already 10.
All right, let's do this.
Switch!
Hey, good to see... Anything else? Real quality stuff, huh? May it serve you well. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take anything else you want to look. May it serve you well. May it serve you. Anything else you want to look? Real quality stuff, huh? Huh?
What can I... Was there anything else? Here's how much I owe you. Was there anything... A pleasure doing business. Was there... Yeah.
What do you have to... Looking for anything else? See ya. What do you have to... Looking for any... See ya.
That just about does it.
Looking for... Looking...
How long even is this thing? I'm very confused now.
Switch!
Already noticing something.
What are we waiting for? Hoist the sails!
The fact that I remembered...
I need a break.
To warp there is funny to me.
Hey! Let's give it a go.
Gear up before our next fight. Came out what's all set to go?
What would you like? A group meal. I'll prepare it straight away. Can't forget the mise en place.
Time to eat! Delish! I could scarf this down for days.
Not bad.
Would you like anything else? A box lunch then? If...
Oh, here.
Off we go!
So clinch it!
Now!
Secret weapon, go! Now!
Smash him!
That Damien Hoff?
Oh no!
Now!
No! Behold!
Fire!
Now!
Now's our chance to board! Time to whip up some chaos, shield brother!
Yeah!
Okay, if I'm lucky, I can do a cutscene skip. Oh, I didn't get the skip.
Let's loot them for all they're worth!
I can always count on you, shield sister.
Hey, have you...
What are we waiting for? Hoist the sails!
Oh, I'm done.
What a pleasant breeze.
Okay, let's pick up the pace.
Hey, you don't find these often.
Speed it up! Full speed ahead! Whoa, lucky us! All right, let's disembark. Let's catch our breath.
How long is this demo?
All your strength to bear.
His defenses are airtight, and his attacks hit like a battering ram.
Is that the extent of your might? I shall bear this in mind.
Fiery ice!
Holy crap, yeah, you can go pretty far. I'm not gonna finish this demo tonight, I'll just finish it off stream, but yeah, this demo is long. It's a pretty good demo for what it is. It's better than the first one.
This should be a good spot to rest.
Yeah, I'll continue this maybe tomorrow. We'll see. I need to eat something and then go to sleep in like 4 hours. Let's find something to read. Probably plenty of people playing the demo right now. If anybody I'm following. No one. To be fair, I don't expect a lot of my list to actually play it. save data transfers over, which is not really a new thing, but judging from how long the demo potentially is, it makes sense for the save data to transfer. Yeah, one. I found someone to raid. Ah, that's the wrong raid. I haven't raided it. There we go. They're doing some daybreak after, so if you're into Falcom stuff, perfect stream to watch, I guess. I've never watched them before. Yeah.
Oh, Adventure is his wife.
Anyway, thanks for watching. I don't know when I'll be back. Probably the weekend. Unless we break this demo apart and find something cool. Maybe I'll be on then. I do plan to do a daybreak run soon. Because I need to do a New Game Plus run and a New Game run with the new load remover. Because no one has done it yet, for whatever reason. And I kind of feel obligated to. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow me on my social medias, which is Fallen_2 on both YouTube and Twitch. And yeah, see you guys later.
It's past your...
I think that thing broke.